welcome to this week's news bulletin from the Christian Institute. Two national newspapers have revealed that UK supermarkets and restaurant chains are serving the public halal meat without their knowledge. The Daily Mail and The Sun reported that Tesco, Waitrose, Morrisons and Marks & Spencer were stocking and selling some of their meat without proper labelling. According to The Sun, Pizza Express has also failed to let customers know that it uses halal chicken. Colin Hart, director of the Christian Institute, criticised the lack of transparency. He said, "It's a major public scandal that people are being duped into buying halal food. Supermarkets and restaurants should declare what they are selling." Other religious groups, including the Muslim Council of Britain and the chairman of a Jewish animal slaughter group, also backed comprehensive labelling in a letter to The Telegraph. They said proper labelling would offer all consumers genuine choice, whether they are motivated by animal welfare, religious observance or even intolerance. Mr. Hart added, "If Muslims want to eat halal, that's absolutely fine, but it should be clearly labelled. The problem is that, as with so many other things, the sensitivity only runs one way." The Deputy Prime Minister has backed a controversial report which recommends legalising cannabis. Nick Clegg added his name to the London School of Economics report, which was published earlier this week. The paper said, "No system of legal availability is likely to entirely prevent an increase in problem use, but pioneering jurisdictions should consider alternative approaches, including non-profit regimes and state monopoly." Mary Brett of Europe Against Drugs criticised the study. She said, "Why would you want to legalise cannabis, which would only encourage greater usage? If you make cannabis legal, you are saying to young people that smoking it is okay." Professor Lord Robert Winston has warned that advances in IVF technology could lead to the rich creating designer babies. Speaking at a genetics conference at the University of Kent, he said the growing demand for fertility treatment could see the return of child eugenics. One of the issues of the market is that rich people may well be able to afford, in due course, the kind of enhancement to their genetics that other poor people may not be able to afford. He said we may end up with a society where some people may actually have something that might threaten our humanity. Philippa Taylor of the Christian Medical Fellowship welcomed the comments. "If Lord Winston is saying this, I hope that people take notice. He is someone who is an expert in the area, but also someone who sees the bigger picture." A new survey has shown that 9 in 10 parents want to see greater regulation of programmes screened before the 9 p.m. TV Watershed. The poll by the National Association of Head Teachers found that 83% believe childhood is under threat because children are exposed to adult themes at a young age. 96% of the parents who were surveyed think bad language and sexual images are being aired before 9 p.m. The National Association of Head Teachers proposed a charter calling for the media to be more careful around pre-Watershed programmes. Media campaigners have also raised concerns about the Watershed as catch-up TV services are increasing in popularity. The Department for Culture, Media and Sport said more was needed to ensure catch-up TV parental locks are more widely used. It commented, "We will keep progress under close review and, if necessary, consider the case for legislation to ensure that audiences are protected to the level they choose." A teenage actor from the sitcom Outnumbered has said that porn is distorting his generation's view of sex. Tyger Drew-Honey, whose parents were both heavily involved in the porn industry, criticised the easy access young people have to explicit material online. "There is a whole generation who are growing up with a really warped view about what sex should be about. It feels like this generation is an accident waiting to happen because of our easy access to porn from such a young age." He also said there are not enough barriers to prevent young children seeing porn. Drew-Honey made the comments ahead of his new BBC Three documentary series exploring what it's like being a teenager in Britain. Well, that's all for this week. For more information and regular updates on all of our stories, plus much more, visit our website at christian.org.uk. Until next time, goodbye.